It's your boy, Big Kelv, repping that 7-Day Genetics, and y'all know how I do it. I work out 7 days. 7 days. Now back to my segment that I call The Real Truth, in which I talk about things that are important to me. Sometimes good, sometimes bad, always informative. I just hope you get something out of it. And what I want to talk about today is stop trying to compete with people all the time. Now, what do I mean by that? Now, what I mean by this is stop looking for every reason to compete with people. Your next door neighbor gets this type of car, so you got to get a better car. Your next door neighbor talks to you about, oh, I got this 65-inch TV. Next thing you know, I got a 73, 75, 78. Bitch, stop trying to compete with everybody. Now, I understand certain things in life. I do. For instance, if you want a promotion at your job and it's between you and another person, it's a competition because you want the job. Now, I get that. You're competing with that person to get a leg up in life. I get that. I rep that. If you play a sport, I understand competing with others because you want to win. I get that. But everything in life is not a competition. You don't have to try to one-up everybody on everything that goes on in life. A person tells you about something that happened in their life, you got a better story. Don't be a bitch all the time. Like I said, I understand. Competition is natural. It is. It happens in life. Even animals compete. But in the end, they also find harmony. But there are those people that always try to compete with you. They always have to try to one-up you. You know, oh, you got that? Well, I got this. Oh, or even past the competing, they always try to push you. Well, I don't know why you're trying to step at that. You should try to get this. Bitch, listen, what I want in life has nothing to do with you. And what you want in life shouldn't have anything to do with me. Stop trying to make this a competition about everything and stop trying to tell me how to live my life. You do you, you worry about you. But don't be a bitch and come over to where I live, where I stay, and try to compete with me about everything. Come to your house, see something at yours. Oh, you got the 8300? I got the 9200. Bitch, so? I didn't invite you over here to brag about what I have just to hear you do that. No, I was just telling you what it was because you asked. But of course, you got to try to one-up me. Always. Thing is, in life, don't put yourself around those people. Those people always try to compete with you are always going to try to find a reason to try to compete with you. Those bitch ass people, that's the same type of dude that'll try to talk to your girl. You gotta try to take what you got. So you gotta be careful of these type of people, because they're funny dudes. They pretend to be your friends. They'll pretend to be there for you, but in the end, they're looking for any chance to take away from you, because they're like parasites. You ever see a shark swimming along and you see those little, I think they're called lampreys or whatever, attached to the side of the shark trying to feed off what the shark doesn't get? That's what these people are. They're there to try to nibble up the little crumbs that you drop, try to take away from you instead of just being achievers for themselves. Fuck that type of person. If you notice a person being that type of person, tell them fuck off. Because in the end, if something happens, you the bitch because you allowed it to happen. And the reason I bring this up is because one of my nephews has a friend who's always like, oh, you got them J's? I got these J's. He always does. I've seen him do it. And I said to my nephew, yo, why do you hang out with that dude? He always trying to one-up you. Nah, we just joke like, no, you don't joke like that because I never heard you do that to him. That's your man's, but he treats you as if, you know, he always better than you. Oh, you did this, I did that. I'm like, yo, be careful. I didn't tell him not to be friends with that dude, but I said, be careful. Watch him. And if at any point you decide he's not worth being around, tell him, fuck out of here, man. Because that's not the type of person you need to be around. But anyways, it's your boy, Big Kelv. If you like what you heard, go ahead and hit that subscribe button below. If you're not the type to subscribe, that's cool too. Just watch my damn videos and make sure you sign in when you do. Also, if you have an idea for an upcoming video, go ahead and post in the comments below. And if I agree and it's something that bothers me, or it's something that hits me, like it hits you, oh, I'll be sure to make a video about it. But if not, then I won't, and I hope you don't get butthurt, because as usual, I would not give a shit. And that's not because I'm so insensitive and I don't give a shit about what happens with you or about you. It's just I have to be passionate about it. But anyways, it's your boy, Big Kel. And as usual, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.